A wired, complete interview. Is Pedro Pascal
Ageless. The answer is ageless.
Is Nathan Fillion really Pedro Pascal?
I think Pedro Pascal is really Nathan Fillion because...
Is Pedro Pascal...
Is that Oberyn f***ing Martell? That is Oberyn f***ing Martell.
How delighted we are to see you intact. Yeah. You're,
It seems unlikely that you'll be coming back to Game of Thrones, seeing as that you don't really have a head anymore,
Yeah.
but...
I could come back with like a tongue and an esophagus being like, that's gross.
Yeah.
The iconic character I'm about to create is the asshole in this interview.
It's Colin Firth, Channing Tatum, Julianne Moore, Jeff Bridges, Halle Berry.
I think it's just really brave of Fox to make a big sequel with a bunch of nobodies.
Thank you, that's really good, you know?
Neither of the two of you are on the main movie poster. What is going on there, guys?
It's definitely up to us. I don't want people to be upstaged by this much sexiness. Well, okay, I was really bad at the lasso.
Okay. You're just gonna say it.
I sucked at it. So like the lasso, I just had to stand there and just be like, you know.
That's you had to do that?
I mean, I had rope that like no longer continued past my thumb. The director's gonna kill me. He's gonna be like,
I could have done.
I felt more confident with the whip. I enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
You guys are big deals. Like, everyone loves Narcos. You guys are big deals. Now you're in Kingsman.
You gonna tell me I'm a big deal while I'm sitting next to Halle Berry?
What is it like being a big
Narcos is
deal?
amazing.
This guy is infiltrating the cartel. Do you think you could have done that as an actor? No.
Well,
How do you like working for Netflix?
it's terrible.
It's embarrassing. Isn't
It's
it?
so
It's an embarrassing place to work.
It is. If I tilt it towards your direction, then it'll kill me. Take this away, because you mean nothing to me while I have my iPad. I don't need you. I need this. El PlayStation, el Nintendo, pero el PlayStation is the way that everyone says it. They just spelled it out different to make it kind of look crazy. I mean, who doesn't want to just have a little Captain Crunch? And it doesn't taste like, what is this taste? Like a caramel, popcorn, childhood, butter, a mother's loving embrace, a German shepherd in the backyard. There's
and you tell me
barely
that...
any water in this.
Mark! We're in a drought, so the climate change is real.
Well,
You all right? Complicated action sequences, which are described to you like, you know, it just turns into this kind of language, and, you know, and... You know what I mean?
I think so.
Is there anything you can tell us about this character that you're gonna...
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly. There it is, there it is.
I literally, like, it'll go off in the like, back of the... Warner Brothers put a chip in the back of my head.
Role in Wonder Woman.
I play...
What is one skill you wish you were really good at?
Sing so that I wouldn't torture people.
I am dying to be a really. It was so shockingly easy.
we were terrified.
Like, you've used a lasso. She has a lasso. Who uses a lasso better, you or Wonder Woman?
I mean, Wonder Woman, of course. It's basically a 706-page book about death. All the guys I know, they like to read nonfiction. I like fiction. I think the truth is in fiction. One of the actors, she wouldn't wear her robe, do you remember?
Yeah, she just wandered around.
So we're in the green room, you know, and playing Words with Friends or something with with David, and Charles is reading the paper, and next to him is a completely naked person. And she's trying to talk with him, and he's like... And he looks up at me, and he's like trying to move in like tight leather armor, you know? I'd like finally like learned how to, I'm like, look, I can make that woo 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 noise. And then they put on this tight, like, leather armor, and I'm like, it's gone, I can't do it anymore, you know?
You're one of People Magazine's sexiest men alive.
In plaid.
And he's got the plaid to prove it.
I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Okay, when you do it like that, just so you know, it gets creepy. It's not sweet anymore.
I was in awe. I am.
Seriously, everyone's been saying it. Like, everyone's been saying it. They
We're in awe of each other.
You ever been to Dollywood?
Oh, I've never been to Dollywood, but I've been to Dollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Not really. Not really.
I'm not always a happy drunk, I can tell you that.
Oh, really? No.
This song just made me really sweaty. I don't know what's going on.
It's because it's hot in here.
Might be the room, might be.
But you don't look like you're hot. I mean, you're hot.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna work with Pedro Pascal.
That was it.
Finally.
That was it. That was my lifelong dream.
All 3 Law and Orders.
And like, basically, how could I get my screenplay made and you guys to star in it?
Send it to me. I'll have a look. I'm the funny one.
Are you?
Possibly.
You think you make a lot of people laugh?
Yeah.
When I tell you guys I cried through the footage because, in a good way, don't worry, because it's just
This is terrible.
I'm like, oh my God, I've been waiting my whole life for this.
For the cast down here, when did you guys realize how big of a deal this show was going to be? At what point was it?
When they said Star Wars.
Oh, okay. Heard of it?
Would you rather get "This is the way" tattooed on your face or your back?
I'll take it on my back.
Okay.
And on my back might be a completely different message as well. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and let's talk